Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. And I have to say, I agree with Donald Trump. Hold up. What do you mean you agree with Donald J. Trump? Explain that. Yes, I agree with Donald Trump on stimulus. We need more than $600. Cut the check. We need $2,000. I agree with him on that. Hey, I agree with that too. $600 is okay, but hey, it ain't paying no rent. Give us that $2,000. Hey, cut the check. So I'm gonna give everybody the update on the current stimulus of the $600. So they voted on it. It has been passed. It has been signed off on, and we officially are getting the $600 stimulus. So the big confusion that was going on, that Congress was voting on two things at the same time. They was voting on the stimulus bill, and they was also voting on the government spending bill all at the same time. So the things that Trump and a lot of people were talking about, Dr. Voice was talking about, they were talking about the spending bill, the government spending bill. It has a lot of money going overseas to different countries. It has a lot of money being spent on what we feel like are not worthy of getting funding on right now. Because all that funding, if you can cut the funding in half at least, I'm not saying take it all, but cut the funding in half for the overseas foreign countries, and just take out all that wasteful spending and take all that you was gonna put on that spending and put it towards the American people. Put it towards the businesses, the small businesses right now that are hurting, you know?
I need that money.
That's what a lot of the American people are saying right now. So yes, we are getting the $600 checks, and the confusion was, okay, we spending all this money, but hey, I'm gonna be honest. Every year, this is a typical spending bill. We always send money overseas. We always spend money on stuff that seem to be more political items than worthy of money, in my opinion. So let's get to the $2,000 check that we want. So I made a mistake early. I want to correct that. I said that they were going to vote to send another $2,000 check. That's incorrect. What I believe they are doing is they are voting to increase the check from $600 to $2,000. So currently it has passed the House, and it went to the Senate, and I believe it's gonna die in the Senate. You know, and a lot of conservatives are coming out and saying why. And one of my favorite politicians, Dan Crenshaw, he has said why he doesn't agree with the stimulus. Let's roll that.
The next big elephant in the room, $2,000 direct cash payments. So, as you can see from what I just said, it is not true that we were only giving Americans $600. The $600 was a direct cash payment. That would go to about 150 million people. Last time we did direct cash payments, they went out to 159 million Americans. The question is, why do you need a direct cash payment if you've never lost your job and your income has stayed the same this entire time? I would say that you don't need it. I would say that we shouldn't be spending taxpayer money on people who have not had a change in income all year.
So you see what he said, he makes a valid point, but hey, I disagree with him. And I'm gonna tell you why. So you agreeing with Trump and you disagreeing with Dan Crenshaw? What's really going on? Hey, it is one of them days. I got to be real about it, right? So I disagree with Dan Crenshaw. So Dan Crenshaw is one of my favorite politicians, but it don't matter. Hey, if you spending money on all these other things, you bailing out the big businesses, you bailing out the airport, you bailing out all these big businesses. hey, you need to bail out the taxpayer that's really paying the taxes that y'all are using to bail out all these big businesses. So hey, even if somebody working, hey, they still need a bailout, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people working right now that are on the front line: nurses, security officers, truck drivers, the people who are delivering the food, who preparing the food to put it on the shelves in any grocery store. Hey, they risking their life. A lot of people that's working, they scared about this pandemic too. But hey, come on now, let's cut the check. Let's tell Congress to cut the check. Mitch McConnell, cut the check. We need that. So when are we getting the $600? So I'm gonna go over to Meet Kevin's channel. He does a great job explaining these things. Roll the clip.
The initial direct deposit payments may begin arriving as early as tonight for some, and will continue into next week.
So as you can see, we might be getting our $600 as early as next week. If you got a direct deposit, hey, next week that check should be coming in. It don't take that many business days. We need that. Cut the check. So right now, it's not a usual time. It's a very unusual thing where a pandemic happened, and right now people can't really work. People can't have the opportunity to go out and work safely. So until this COVID virus go down, hey, you already printing money. So go ahead, cut that check. So hey, this has been Corey Lewis with Official Noesis. Remember to unplug and profit. Y'all have a great day. Cut the check.